The ultimate guide to mobile notary marketing. How can you actually get more clients? This is probably one of the most requested things. Everybody wants to know how to get more clients. And honestly, it's just a few things that you need to do. Usually, when I explain this to people, I tell them to use the system that I created called the Notary Hybrid System. Here, let me scroll in even more for you guys. I call it the Notary Hybrid System. If you haven't watched that video, definitely go check it out. But I'll give you guys like an overview of what that is. So Notary Hybrid System, all in all, I would say to use this. If you guys don't know what this is, go watch the video explain what the Notary Hybrid System is. I'm going to also show you some other methods. If it'll just let me circle it. There we go. Okay, cool. So first thing that you need to do is very important is, of course, you need to create your website. This is probably the most obvious things. And when you create your website, you don't need to have one of those big old 4 to 6 page websites, which a lot of people tend to do. And when they do that, I'm looking at them like, yo, it doesn't need to be that big. Your website doesn't need to be that big. Honestly, I've made a lot of money with a one pager. So you don't need to have multiple pages on that website. If you do, I would say like 3 max, to be honest with you. Make your website, put all the information you need to put on there. And if you need to do a little consultation with me, I'll just do it for free and let you know, hey, how your website looks. Don't keep it clean, simple, straight to the point. No music needs to be in it. The colors need to be matching each other. If you have white text, you don't need to put it on a light background or a white background because they obviously won't be able to see it. And just little commonsensical things such as that. Also, you want to have your call button at the top and you want to have your form submission button at the top as well. But you need to have your website. That's going to be the first thing that clients go to that tells about your business. And if it looks unprofessional, they're going to have an unprofessional feel towards your business. It needs to be easy to navigate with your services and has your contact info. Next up, you need to leverage your GMB, which is your Google My Business. Leverage it. A lot of people create Google My Business because they hear influencers talking about it, right? Everybody says, create my business, create my Google My Business. You wait for your Google My Business to come. You go ahead and get that little form or that paper that they asked for. And then what do? Sit on your butt. You don't have any reviews. You're tripping. You need to at least have 15 to 20 reviews. Anything other than that, and honestly, you're just wasting time. If you're going to have anything under that, what was the point of even creating one? Because the point of having it is so when people find your Google My Business, they're like, oh, this guy has some services. Okay, he has credibility. There's people and reviews there, so I'm going to use them. But if you have it and you have like one view, what does that say about your business? Why would I want to use somebody that has, even if somebody had 10 reviews and you had one, who do you think is going to stand out more? A person with 10. Social media is one that I don't use much, but I know how to use it. And you need to leverage your social media. This is really going to come in handy when you're doing your testimonials. Por ejemplo, anytime you go to a client's location, you can offer them to take a picture with you or with your sign, so that way on their next time they can get a discount. But you need to give any sort of value add to them, so that way they would want to work with you again, and you're also able to use their pictures as testimonials and put that on your website. People are followers. Naturally, most people are followers. So if you're able to get those testimonials from them, that's the stuff you need to be posting on Facebook. Because if you're known in your area for what you do, you're going to have a higher value or a higher degree of respect from people in your area to want to go towards you, because you're known in that area to do that thing. So you need to leverage that social media, post your tips, your client testimonials, your behind the scenes content on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter. That's something to be on point. But I would say just start off with one platform. You don't need to start off with a whole bunch coming straight out the gate. Doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to do that. And then after that, you need to network with your local professionals. I give a lot of tips and tricks on how to do this when I teach you guys the Notary Hybrid System. So you need to network with local professional. Gosh. Professional. Okay, cool. I'll make sure I spelled that right. Out here not spelling. Network with your local professionals. So you need to be going to all these little events, like what I explained in the other video, the meetups. You need to go to the meetups. You need to go to the Eventbrites. When you start going to those, you'll get what's called pixels. So then they'll start sending other business events towards you. When you get these business events, you can click on the organizer of the event so you understand, and you'll know anytime they throw an event. Also get involved with your local chamber of commerce. And there, when you're using a Notary, you can tie in the Notary hybrid system to the local professionals and bring your guerrilla marketing tools with you. If you're not sure what that is, you need to go watch that video. All your guerrilla marketing tools that I taught you guys about on how to like get those clients, you need to be doing that. You need to be doing that so that way you're taking advantage of these networking events. Most people go here, get a little drink, talk to each other, yap up a storm, talk up a storm, and then leave. I'm not there to make friends. I'm here to do business first. And if we become friends after that, perfect. But you're trying to get your money because you're trying to leave your job, trying to get some extra income coming in. So you need to be there on business. You can be cool, you can be cordial, charming, but the number one priority is to get the word of business out there. You need to find a way to provide value for them and also provide value for yourself. You can enrich yourself by enriching others. Next up, offer referral discounts. This is how, and I've said this in other videos too, these referral discounts is what's going to help get that repeat business. I don't know if you guys understand or know, but repeat business is one of the easiest ways to have a stable income coming in from your notary business. If you give them some sort of discounts anytime they refer somebody to you, and then the person on the other hand that gets referred to you gets a discount, they're way more likely to use you. Then all you have to do is have that person refer you to somebody else. And then that person refers that somebody else gets paid, and then it just becomes like a little pyramid. Not a pyramid scheme, but it just becomes a pyramid because that person can refer you to somebody that refers you to somebody that refers you to somebody. You need to be doing that. That's how you consistently get clients. Look at realtors, for example. A lot of clients they might have come from other referrals as well. Your referral game needs to be on point. You can encourage your existing clients to refer others by offering discounts for each of them. Next up is one of my favorites, super expensive sometimes, but it's very important. And that's using paid. Oops, can't see my keyboard. Using paid ads. This is something you do once you already have money coming in, because in order to win in this whole ad game that everybody wants to hop in, hey, should I run Facebook ads? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to do that. But understand, you're going to lose money before you start making money. That's just the name of the game, especially when it comes to this whole ad thing. I can confidently say I've invested hundreds of thousands into running ads, and that is how it goes. Straight, I want you guys to see my face when I say that too. That's just how it goes. You're going to have to spend that money to make the money. So you need to either have credit and only use credit if you're profitably running ads, or you need to be having cash on standby that you're willing to invest and willing to lose so you can buy data so the platforms can learn how to get you clients so then you can get clients. But that's how you do that, using those paid ads. And next up is join those notary directories. So there's a couple more things I would add in here, but I don't want to make this too long. And I know you guys can look at my other video talking about the notary hybrid system. If you just type that in, it'll pop up. But if you use local directories or just join notary directories altogether, this is how you index yourself so people can find you. This is how people are going to be able to find you and do business with you. This is how they find you and do business with you. Because sometimes when people are looking for notaries, they don't go to Google. They just type it in on some of the directories. And then that way they know like, oh, okay, this person lives in this area. This person's this zip code. So you need to be joining these as well as the signing services. Like I always say, take note that when you're working for signing services, be prepared when you're working for signing services, be prepared to take a little bit less income because they have to make their money as well. It's only fair. They're sending you the job, so they got to make some money too. But when you sign up for these signing services, that gets you more clients off rip, for sure. That easily gets you more clients. These things can help you. These are just a few of the things that can get you clients. There's so many ways to make it. But you see this right here, that Notary hybrid system that I keep talking about, keep shouting it out. It's because it's a system that I created when I was broke to help me make money with as little money as possible and still allow me to bring in profit from month to month without having to rely on only signing services, which most notaries tend to do. They usually just sign up for signing services, wait for them to send them business, and then complain about how they don't get any business. Don't be like everybody else. Don't do that. Don't be lame. Don't be lame. Anyways, this is my ultimate guide to mobile notary marketing. This is how you get the clients. This is as simple as I can put it. Watch this video. Watch the Notary Hybrid System video. This one will give you everything you need to do to be successful. You just gotta take action. If you need help taking some action, or if you need some homework, or you need steps, or you need somebody to just be on top of you to make sure that you succeed, go ahead and click the link in my bio and book a call. Book a call. Work with me. Put you on a week program. We talk to you every single week, so that way I can make sure that you're staying on tune and help you get to 2 to 5K plus every single month in the notary business. So also, if you need a free notary starter kit, go ahead and click on that. It's in the link below as well. It'll give you some tools you need. And there's also the mobile notary mastery bundle, where it has all the tools that when you're really ready to start taking the business serious, and it's very inexpensive, y'all. I really just put a price on there just to pay for it up there. So check that out. It's really simple, really cheap, really affordable. It'll have the phone scripts you need that convert high. It'll have the email templates that you can send out to these offices, and it'll have a list of 300 signing services that you can sign up for to get that consistent business. So check it out. Let me know if you like it. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Peace, love, and your boy Knowledge is out.